you don't replace your Butterscotch Delight character with the Morty decoration for your Christmas video, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Jeez, Rick, golly God, that's how he talks, right? Hey guys, so today it's Christmas. Woo! If I upload this on time, it's Christmas Day. But as of recording, it's the 21st, and I have I have work up until Christmas Eve, including Christmas Eve actually. So there's that. The video in the background right now, the one in the background right now while I'm talking, just does a little, while I explain myself. That's mine. I'm drawing mugs again, as you can tell by the title. I don't know why. Bit low energy today because I'm doing this right before work, but this is fine. So yeah, basically, you know what this is. I already did a video like this, where I was drawing my girlfriend's stuff. Mug. It's in the iCard. Well, this one was a bit different. I thought earlier on in the year, actually, I was like, I want to draw like mugs for my friends' channels, and I was like, there's not really an excuse. I mean, you don't need an excuse to get your friend a gift, but I was like, I don't have a lot of money, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Let's wait for an occasion. So I was like, oh, Christmas, and it's Christmas, and technically Joe's birthday. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry, Joe. But yeah, Christmas is a good time to do this, and I made one for myself because I wanted one too. Plus, it was a good practice one because these are gifts. If one's gonna be bad, it's gonna be mine. So I decided to keep them pretty simple and have the summit to represent the channel on the left, and then the name on the right. And I'm doing them all in like slightly different styly type of things. And an annoying little comment in the corner, just something that would annoy them, including me. Like mine says 1.0 was a mistake. And I don't know why at the time. I mean, that would annoy me, but I don't know why I thought that one specifically. There's a lot more things. I guess I just didn't want an Archie's meme. But yeah, that's. I mean, yeah. That's. Oh. Here's the thing. I will show them as mugs at the end of the video. But it's the pre-rendering from the website because it's a funny thing. Turns out they're gonna come on the 8th of January, even though I was very prepared to pay like over 20 quid for shipping to before Christmas, and they said they could do that, and then like actually no, it's gonna be the 8th. It's like the closest you can get it is the 30th. So I'm like, well, I'll just get the cheaper one and go for the 8th. So that's that's brilliant. So yeah, let's get into it. We'll do this in chronological order, I guess. Yeah, let's do it in chronological order. So the first one I did was actually Jade's because I like drawing. I mean, I don't like drawing animals that much, but like I don't know, I like drawing canines. And yes, a fox is a canine. It is not a combination between a canine and a feline. Some people think that that's not true. It's not biologically possible. But yeah, I like drawing foxes and stuff and canines and etc. I'm not good at it, but I like drawing it. And Jade's was like, oh, she rebranded, so I don't have a reference image because I used the the intro thing, which she does the laugh or whatever. I don't think that Jade's laugh. It might be, I don't know. So like the little intro thing, I used to use that last time I did a thing based off of whatever, but like I can't do that because it's not the color scheme, it's not the right fox. So I decided to get a reference image from her rebranding video because she drew her icon, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then I just drew the fox's head, and then I mean I realized something. This video may be short because yeah, I didn't think that through. It's pretty there's not much to talk about on a mug because mugs are intentionally simple. I mean you can get some insane looking mugs. Oh my god, I love mugs. But yeah, this is Jade. I did the right fancy like as fancy as I could do. While also looking fun because I don't know. I feel like that fits in Jade's brand more. Like she's a bit more serious, but also she's obviously still fun. And she's fun content, but her attitude is more serious but also fun. It's very complicated. I decided to do my dramatic shading on most of this stuff really because I like my dramatic shading. That's what I go when I go for professionalism. I'm like dramatic shading, and I want this to be somewhat professional because the mugs, I care about my mugs. I want people to use them. I mean, obviously they don't have to, but yeah. Oh, also I forgot to say, my mug is got a yellow interior, because you can select the interior, and Jade has red, and the others have theirs, but I'll tell them when I get to theirs. I just thought I should mention that. I did Cozy Craft episode 2 meme because where the fuck is Cozy Craft episode 2, Jade? That's gonna be a pain in the ass to edit now. I'm trying normalizing something with a mic peak. The pain. Okay, so yeah, here's the picture. It's on the screen now. Yeah, I like it. I like the simplistic backgrounds and stuff, etc., etc. Oh, spoiler alert! All these have simplistic backgrounds apart from Matt's. So yeah, let's move on to Joe's. That's the next one I did. Okay, so Joe, technically, I'm pretty sure he has a different logo, but I wanted to do his character because when I think of his channel, I think of his character. And I wanted to do it in like still my type of style, but closer to what Joe does because sometimes I go overboard with the poofy hair when I draw Joe's, and I know he's not the biggest fan of that, so I decided to go for a nice little middle ground. Honestly, it still looks like it's got more volume, but like it's not as bad. The little spike at the top, I decided to do into like a little swoopy spike. I like the swoopy spike, and it makes more sense because my art style's a bit more fluid than Joe's. Joe has somewhat rigid art style in a good way, but it's like, my art style. I have very fluidy, wibbly wobbly lines because I like my wobbly lines. And I did the whole for Joe's name. I put sorry, they are channel names. Mine says Butterscotch, Jit says Doodles. Joe has Joe's because Joe's tails is a bit hard to put on the thing, and I just feel like that works better. Plus, I feel like Joe likes a mug that's like it says his name on it rather than the channel anyway, although that's also in his channel. I realized something recently. I'm the only one out of all of us that don't have my name in the channel. I mean, Jade's kind of has it. It's like halfway, but mine just doesn't have it at all. So that's interesting to think about. I like my pastel-y type of colors, so the red is closer to pink on the little hype piece thing. But yeah, there's that. And the annoying little thing is just the Joe Plays MC, because the little thing he tried to do when he was in high school, which we never let him forget, which is weird because I wasn't even there when he did it. Joe's pretty simple. Joe's, actually, I wanted to put in a purple mug, like purple interior, because I was like, that's Joe's colors. And it turns out they don't have purple interiors. But I didn't want to go with a basic white bitch or a black one, because I think I do not like the color black. But yeah, and I decided to make his pink, which is like, that kind of goes with purple. But then when I looked at the pre-rendering, I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's honestly, Joe's is my favorite as a mug. Matt's is my favorite as aesthetics, I guess. But Joe's is definitely my favorite as a mug. I am jealous that my mug isn't in that color scheme, even though I prefer my color scheme. But that's fine. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. I'm bad at this. I'm recording this like an hour before work, so I can't even edit it until I get home from work. So yeah, I was gonna record it yesterday when I had my last day off before Christmas, but I decided no, I was just gonna lie in bed and then watch Doctor Who. Matt has ruined me. Okay, let's move on to the next one, the last one actually. Okay, so this is Matt's. See, the thing with Matt is his logo, like, it's really hard to represent Matt's channel as a thing without using the logo, because Matt doesn't have a character, he doesn't have any of that stuff, but he does have a logo, and his logo is just words and a heart. It looks nice, it's a good logo. But not exactly the most dynamic thing to have on a mug. Like, it would just be a black background with writing on it. That sounds pretty boring. So, or maybe a white background. No, because it's white writing. So you see, it would just be boring. So I decided, if I can't do an interesting design on Matt's, I will just go ham on the background. So I decided to do this galaxy thing because if you didn't know, Matt's whole aesthetic is like spacey wacy. So yeah, I decided to do the whole background of things. The brush I'm using, we might want to know. But like, because it's like, it's hard to find brushes that can do this sometimes. But unfortunately, like, it's my brush and I don't know how to share it, so I can't link it or anything, because I created it. So it's a nice brush. I like this brush. It's one of the first custom ones I did that wasn't like the tutorial based, because I watched a few tutorials, so I have a few that are essentially just copies of what someone else did, but this one is my first original brush, and obviously I like it. I use it a lot when I'm doing this kind of stuff. this kind of background is definitely inspired by my girlfriend Paula, because she's really good at the space backgrounds. Oh my god, it's like insane. But yeah, I would never be that good at it. Sorry, Matt, but I think it's pretty cool background with the stars and that. And then obviously I did his logo, and I was like, okay, now I'll write Matt's name. And I'm like, hold on a sec, that's in the logo. So I decided to, instead of doing like just writing Matt Hart again, I decided to put a little arrow that says does what it says on the tin, and then I put a little Archie's lover thing at the bottom, just because. Yeah, I mean that's the meme, isn't it? I like the like reddy blue thing. I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan of the aesthetic usually, but I like it when I do it. Ooh, what a narcissist. But it looks really like out of focus when you have all this stuff, and I know that's like the point, but it's like, whoa, that's kind of cool. So yeah, Matt's I like as artwork more, but Joe's is definitely better on a mug. In hindsight, oh. Yeah, I should probably here it is. Here it is on the screen. Yeah. I in hindsight, I think black mug probably would have been better because it's black background. But it was just like kind of awkwardly cut off. So I was like, no, I should have it as like a separate thing. So I did a blue background because he has blue and red. Obviously, Jade already has red. So I was like, yeah, we'll put blue on for Matt. So Matt has blue in his mug. Cost extra about the color, by the way. Just want to say I'm a good friend. No. But yeah, every time I've done a custom mug, I've had color inside. Even if people like, I don't care about colors. I'm like, no, you're having colors inside. Mugs with colors inside. It's so cool. Okay, so we'll do the whole everything. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Here's the mugs. Here's what they look as mugs, pre-rendered. I will try to show them all in a video in the future. Probably my New Year's. No, not my New Year's video, because the video after my New Year's video, probably. Which I think is gonna be a extrovert problems video. It's gonna be a new format as well for my channel. So that's interesting. But. It's not coronavirus. Okay, I might sound like I'm out of breath. Pretty sure I have asthma. So if people like, you sound like you just ran like a mile, I'm like, no, I've just been sat in bed and I'm talking a lot. I'm going to the doctors. Don't worry about my health. So yeah, I like the mugs. I think. See, people always think mugs are just like a gift you'll get someone when you kind of care, but like you just can't be asked. And in that scenario, I'm like, it's easy to get me gifts because you just get me a mug. It's like, oh, get it in yellow. Like, woohoo! What was that? Okay. But personally, I think mugs are a very good gift because it's not like, it really depends on how you do it. I see it the same way I see cards. I hate giving cards, like Christmas cards, birthday cards, because they're not like, they don't do anything. Usually it's just a pre-written message and you write to and from with like a nice picture on the front. I'm like, no, get out of here with that bullshit. If I'm writing a card, I'm writing a card. I'm writing the whole bloody thing. I will cross out the pre-written bullshit in the middle. I will say things personally because that's what people do when they care. I mean, they don't. They just, people give cards when they care just to show they care, and I can understand that. But I can't deal with these useless pieces of paper. I hate cards. I hate receiving them. I hate giving them. But it's like that kind of concept. Everyone has their own mug. You might like a simple, boring mug. I have simple, boring mugs. I have a plain yellow one. I also have like 50. So there's that. But a mug I used to. If I make a mug for you, that means I think I know you enough and we're close enough that I can somewhat represent something you like as a form of art. So yes, I do genuinely care about mugs. This isn't a meme for the this isn't a meme for the channel. I'm the crazy mug lady. No, I genuinely adore mugs as a concept. They're brilliant, and I'm going on a tangent. I'm going on a tangent. Tangent. Okay, that's I need to get one of those rambly videos. Like how Jaden does the whole random thought series. I want to do something like that someday. I think maybe in 2021. Okay, see you in the New Year video if I can make that in time. It might come out after New Year's, but I'm planning on doing what I did last year and launching at midnight on New Year's Day. Yeah, so that's it. Love you. Bye. Okay, so I know what I'm like. I will forget to say this in the clip. This is the mugs couldn't get here until January 8th because the earliest they could be was like the 30th of December, so there's not going to be a reaction of them opening this, which I wanted to have for the video. So, I mean, Matt gave me this today at work, so I guess you'll see someone opening something. This is gonna be... I don't know what it is, by the way. Look at that. Look how Matt wraps stuff. Oh my god. People... It's really hard to open stuff with one hand. You know, they always say that in these opening videos and stuff. My house is a mess, by the way, if you're wondering why that is like that. But... Fucking hell. Hold on a sec. I now fully understand why people put the camera down with that kind of stuff. Okay, so as of now, this is okay. You can't see the bubble wrap, and it's got Rick and Morty on it. So now I'm very confused. Matt just texted me. So that's, what is this? Oh, it's Christmas Mortimer. Hold on. Oh fuck! I covered my. No, I can't do it like that. I have to hold it this way. That's. I mean, I like that. He looks like a crackhead, but I like it. It's very, very Christmassy. Thank you. Is this an ornament? What? Oh, I like this just because of how terrible the paint is. Oh my god, that's official merchandise. This is official merchandise. Wow. I mean, I like it because it's funny. Thanks for that, Matt. That's good. Okay, now we'll open this one. He actually wrote on this one, "To April, Merry Christmas, Matt," and he drew the bow. Better than he usually does, but also wrong. It's my logo, so I don't know how he always gets it wrong. See, I hate this holographic paper. It looks lovely, but it's like impossible to typo. That's good. I like typo. You should, if there's a typo nearby where you are, viewer, you should go in there and check it out. It's really cool, not spam. What's this? This is a clock. The retro flip clock. I actually like the retro flip clocks with the day and the date. Not a fan of clocks as a concept because ooh, that's nice. Not a fan of clocks as a concept, but this one I do like this one just because it's got the date thing. Because I'm usually just like, oh, it's I've got a phone, but this, I like this. It's a novelty. This is more of a decoration than anything. I'm very aware of that. That's really weird because it looks orange on the box. Not in real life, but on the box it looks orange here. And you can kind of tell. Oh, it's really actually looks orange on this, but it's definitely not orange. Get a flash on there. Oh, that might have fucked up with the color. See, it looks orange in the video, but it's definitely yellow. Oh. Ooh. I like that. I assume once it gets set up that it will turn with the day. It's black. But I like this. Matt, that's good. Good gifts. Thank you. That's the end of the video. This is the end of the video. Yeah, mate.